Hey everyone, my name is Selek, and welcome back to the Wynncraft series. Before we jump in today, I just wanted to say I'm actually hosting a giveaway right now in our Discord, so if you want a chance to win some free stuff, make sure to join the community. The link's down below in the description. And hey, if you love free stuff as much as I do, let's smash that like button. Now, let's get right into the video. Hey everybody, and welcome back. Super excited to get playing today. We have a lot to do, and especially after our last episode, we kind of discovered that the quests are just incredible. A lot of you in the comments of the last episode also appreciates, how well put together a lot of these quests are and how well Wynncraft does it. And that makes me really happy because that just means that there's more ahead of me. And, a lot of you guys even mentioned that without any spoilers, of course. So I'm very thankful for that as well. But with that being said, we do have a lot of main quest storylines ahead of us. So super, super excited to dive into these. But before we go too far, there is something I want to do. I did kind of ask you guys at the end of the last episode what we should do for our build. Because, honestly, it's like I'm going into this blind, with the ability tree and everything. And a lot of you guys have said that, while I'm doing this okay, there were a couple different decisions that you would have made. And, that kind of led me to kind of look up, builds and just to be more optimized, and it's not, I guess, necessarily a spoiler of any kind. But let's be honest, I'm very under damaging everything for my level. Sure, I'm only level 28, but I feel like we should be doing just a little bit more damage output. And thanks to recovering the past, the quest that we did in the last episode, we can now redo our stats. So I think that might be a good idea. So I want to do that. I looked at a few builds and they're all relatively the same. So with that being said, I think we're going to kind of go ahead and do that just simply because it just makes the most sense. And, just go with what we have ahead of us. That is a really, really cool animation for that. I really enjoy that. So this is our first reset. So one thing I've noticed on the daily chests that you can actually get the ability shards, which is really cool. So you're not necessarily locked into this all the time. And I don't know if there's any other way to get them, but I did think that was a cool, kind of touch for what they did. But of course, we're going to, get our normal stuff here. And really where it changed for me was in this area. So obviously, we're going to do our teleport. We're going to do our wand proficiency. That's big. We're going to keep on going down here. We're going to get our heal. But this is a direction that I didn't go. And this is one that I'm seeing on a majority of the builds, and they go down this way. Because Burning Sigil is actually really good. I haven't read all of these until now, but they leave an AoE on the ground for every half a second, which is insane. So that is damage all on its own. And there's a couple other things in here like Crashing Comet, which increases the damage of the meteor. So I feel like that is, with the amount of times that we do that, this is definitely a talent that we're going to want to take. So, again, I'm happy I looked into this because I feel like I'm getting kind of into the game enough to where, this stuff is really going to start to matter. And especially later on, it's going to. This is probably not going to be the first time you see me do all this. I'm probably going to change these classes all the time. But I am very excited to kind of, go down the quote unquote fire mage aspect of things because that makes me happy. As a lot of you guys know at this point, just based on my previous episodes, I love fire mages. And I even have a little dragon that kind of, signifies that. So let's go ahead and add those in. So now we have Crashing Comet. Now let's finish out what we can do on the left side as well. So we're going to keep all of these. We're going to keep all of our masteries. We're going to want Thunderstorm because Thunderstorm is very good. And then Wind Slash. Now we're still going to take Windsweeper, but I don't believe we have enough ability points, which is fine because now, at least for this episode, our Comet is going to do way more damage than it did before. So super excited there. And I appreciate you guys kind of recommending me to kind of look up a build and, just to kind of get that underway. Again, any recommendations are truly appreciated. And, I really like where we're going. You guys have been nothing short of helpful, and I'm very grateful for that. So now that we have our new abilities, and by new, it's, it's kind of all the same thing, but we have some, different ways of doing it. More damage, let's put these to the test. So obviously I want to do some more quests, but I do also want to get some more XP. So we are level 28 We just hit level 28. We're a fresh level 28, and while that's good, that's also bad. So at the end of the last episode, I finished 3 out of the 4 pieces of the adventurer set, which is kind of a problem because I want all 5. So I do have the chest piece, but I can't wear it until level 29. So we need at least a level, and that is my goal for this episode, is to get a level, maybe even more. Just kind of briefly looking at it, a lot of these quests do offer quite a bit of XP. Like this one has 8,500 XP. This one has 4,800, 5,000. You know, the list goes on. So we're definitely not going to be short of XP. Plus, there's a dungeon that we could do that rewards 10,000. So I mean, we have a lot of options, and then obviously shorter things like caves and things like that. Now I do want to do a couple more caves, just because I really want the experience from them, just because I know that they're going to get harder over time, and I feel like it could be good to keep doing this. Now the Hex Keep Gateway, this was a recommended level 7. I'm probably not going to do this one right now, and if I do, it might be off video. Who knows? We already tried it once and I kind of failed it for the most part, so we'll see. There's a lot of stuff that's old, so we're going to try to kind of stray away from those, unless they're like main storyline quests. Obviously, you know, I want to do those, but yeah, no, it's definitely awesome just to see how much stuff that we still have. And again, we're only level 28. We still have a lot of game to go. So now that I'm done yapping, let's get going on some stuff. I want to do at least one cave first. So I'm going to try to find the one with the highest XP just really quick, just off the top. And maybe we can just run that one really fast. Just to see if it puts us over. This one, termite mounds, 5,000 XP. It's pretty close. Let's go ahead and do it, and then we'll jump back more into the main story because, again, I am loving this main story. I think it's just fantastic, and I cannot wait to see what more Wynncraft has to offer for it. But we're gonna go do termite mounds. I'm gonna put us on over there, and I will see you guys once we get there. All right, so we made it over to termite mounds, and let's get going on it. I really like this area, and if you guys don't remember, Wiggly Rock lives over there, so all hail Wiggly Rock. But let's get going in here. I love the customization of all of these caves. I think that is one thing Wynncraft has done very well on, is just customized everything, and I just think it's just one of the coolest things, especially because a lot of this is just handmade essentially. Oh, this guy looks cool. Okay. Oh, okay, so he spawns a little termite underneath him, so it looks like we have some parkour to do. Oh, I just opened something. So a lot of you guys have voiced your opinion on parkour, and let me tell you, I think it's neat. However, I am a much newer player than a lot of you. I can see why it's not for everybody, but I think it's a really, really cool touch. But ooh, let's open this. Let's see what we get. So we have a couple rings. Okay, level 24 ring is actually really good. We don't really have too good of rings right now. Unidentified wand. Okay, so we might get something good out of this. All right, so we got a handful of stuff there. So once we identify that, hopefully we can get something good out of it, because let's be honest, we deserve it. And now we can make our way down. It looks like there's the exit right there. I don't think there's any more chests here. Let me drop that on them. Okay, my comet absolutely obliterates everything. Changing my build was such a good idea. And just having that AoE ticking effect, like as it like hits, is nuts. I really, really like that. I got a little snack. Oh man, my pet is going crazy. So it looks like we can jump down. Ouch. There are so many termites down there. Can I just hit them from up here? Oh, I can. All right, I'm gonna aim for this water. Wonderful. Okay, so we are exterminating this. I cracked myself up, sorry. Horrible dad joke. What else is down here? I feel like there's gotta be more. I feel like I didn't beat this yet. Oh my gosh. That guy just went crazy on me. Okay, so there's not much to be had over here by the looks of it. The exit's that way. Why do I feel like I'm just like stuck down here now? Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if I was, because I don't really know how to get up. Found a little bit more parkour here. And I see a ladder, so that is a good sign for us. And I like how this is set up, so really any class can do it. You just gotta kind of pay attention. And that's another thing I like about caves is they really do make you pay attention. At least most of them. Oh, okay, we have this guy. How much damage do we do? Oh my gosh! That guy did a lot of damage. But anyways, we got our loot chest. Ooh, a 4-star. Wow, there's a lot of stuff in here. All right, so I gathered what I could out of that chest. There is something happening down here. Okay, so yeah, this guy's back. So he's just trying to get up here and get me. So I'm just gonna take him out again just to prove a point. But that gave us not as much XP as I thought it was going to, so we might have a long wait to go. But that is okay. Let's go back to Debtless. We'll go ahead and identify those items, see if there's any upgrades there. Hopefully there is, and we will see what we can get. In desperate need of a new weapon, I believe. But we definitely do a lot more damage than we did before. So that is a positive sign to everything. All right, so I went and identified all of these real quick. So I did get a couple things that I feel like could be useful for us. I did get 2 of these Lean's Curiosities. One of them rolled pretty high. We got an 87.5, so I might use this. It really just depends. I mean, I will absolutely use this. Never mind. Yeah, this is a huge upgrade for us, so we're absolutely going to use that. That gives us 5 int plus some XP bonus. Big upgrade for what we had. You know, it kind of gave us some stuff, but you know that this one is ultimately way better. Let's see. We got nothing really else that is noteworthy. We did get a couple different wands. However, they're not really anything that I believe I want to use right now. The Dark Needle does not seem bad, I'm going to be honest. However, it does have the spell damage, which seems like it could be pretty good. And then the +4 thunder main attack damage, which is, I believe, good because I have the thunder that comes down with my my meteor. So that might be pretty good. Let me know what you guys think. You know, obviously I try to hold on to as much of these as I can. But if you guys think, you know, I should pick something up or use something, let me know. And I also got this new neck, which actually seems pretty good. It's a 20 health, which could be good if we get struggling on that. I could try to re-roll it and try to get some better health on it. However, the +2 spell damage I feel like might be a little bit better for us right now. I didn't get any rings though, which is unfortunate. Nothing really worth using. I did get this dark iron ring, but I mean, I don't know if this is necessarily better. It's really not too much better when it comes to like the whole set and everything, because this gives me a +1 on a lot of stuff. But who knows? This might be better. I'll throw it on and see kind of where we go from there. We also got the Simplicity. I will be using this one just because, again, instead of all the +1s, we got some +4s, and that's actually kind of big. So, and then, of course, we got some other stuff that's not so good. So we'll kind of go from there. But I'm going to go ahead and put the stuff on the auction house, and I will see you guys after that. All right, so I just finished putting some stuff on the auction house and putting stuff in our bank and cleaning up our inventory a little bit just because, I mean, who doesn't love a clean inventory? I know I do. I'm sure there's a lot of stuff here that I don't need, like the Ragni teleport. I could always put that in my bank, but I kind of like having the option because sometimes I just like going to Ragni over Debtless, but, you know, kind of preference at the time. But I probably don't need these ability shards on me right now, but who knows, maybe I'll decide I want to change these a little bit later. But one thing I did notice when I got back, though, is termite mounds is still here. So I'm guessing I didn't finish it, which actually explains a lot why I didn't feel like I got the full XP from that. But that is totally okay. We'll definitely go back into it. It does say it's longer, so maybe I missed something. Totally possible. Totally fine. We have plenty of time to go ahead and do that some other time. But, you know, at least we got a little XP. We got some gear. That's all I can really ask for at this point. But what I do want to start with is some more of these quests. Now, these ones are a little bit lower, at least this one is. Why did my thing just scroll up on me? There's also the bovine barn, which we will do again soon. We got absolutely clapped last time we did it. But the next quest I believe I want to do is going to be Cluck Cluck, just because the minimum level on it is 23. And I believe that is one of the lower ones outside of Dwelling Walls, level 28 there, 28. So we're kind of getting into a decent spot. So we're going to do Cluck Cluck first because I'm also, I want to see what Cluckle's favorite feather is. That sounds awesome, I'm going to be honest. So I'm going to go ahead and set this and I'll see you guys when we get there. Hello, Mr. Sea Skipper. We meet again. So I believe he has a quest for me, so I don't want to talk to him, but it does say right-click to set sail. So it looks like we need to go to Rooster Island. So that sounds really awesome already to start with. So
On our way to the
off to Rooster Island we go.
Island. The man who lives there named it that because of his obsession with chickens.
Okay, good to know.
I've heard that he even married one. Love has no boundaries, I guess.
That guy married a chicken, just so you guys know. All right, so there was a little bit of lore in the chat that I did not notice, I'll be honest, on my way over here, but that is A-okay. And we have made it. So let's go ahead and do cluck cluck. There are so many chicken noises, but it looks like we have, I don't know how to pronounce this, No-No I'm gonna go with. I love the name. And let's see what we got.
Hey, you aren't a chicken. Wait, you're a human. You can help me. Maybe you are the guy who helped my brother Yahya. But who knows? It's all look the same to me.
We got Yahya and No-No. I love it.
I really love my chickens, but there is one that I just cannot control.
Okay, so we have an out-of-control chicken. A little scary, not gonna lie.
His name is Cluckles. He was given to me by a man named Bob before he went to war. But when Bob never came back, Cluckles got angry.
Oh no, not Cluckles.
He's really dangerous to keep on my lovely island, so I keep him in my basement.
Okay, so we keep a chicken named Cluckles in your basement. Listen, to each their own.
I want to take care of him, but my wife says it's too dangerous. Where's my wife, you say? Oh, I think she's around here eating some grain.
I totally forgot that you married a chicken.
Anyway, I need you to go down there and take care of him for me. I would really appreciate it.
All right, so I'm doing everyone's dirty work, it seems, but that is A-okay. All right, so new quest started. We need to bring back his favorite feather. How do I get down here? It looks like right here. Okay. Danger. Oh, man. I feel like I'm going to get down there and it's just going to be some tiny little chicken. Why is there TNT down here? Sir, why is there TNT in your basement? Okay, I'm more scared about that. Cluckles is probably fine. I could have just taken the ladder, but no one has time for that. Oh, Cluckles is big. Oh my gosh, look at Cluckles. Oh my gosh, okay, so it teleported me in here, and then it teleported... Okay, quest is glitching, but that is okay. So, Cluckles is an angry chicken. Very angry chicken. But we are actually doing an outlandish amount of damage. So this AoE attack, like our power spike is insane. This feels good. All right, so we have successfully killed Cluckles, but all right, we got his feather, I guess. Sorry, Cluckles. I guess we'll come back now. All right, so I made it back up. Let's go ahead and give the feather here.
What is this? His feather? What did you do to Cluckles? I wanted you to take care of him, not kill him.
Oh, no, no. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I obliterated Cluckles.
You monster! Leave this place now and keep that feather to remind you of your hideous crime.
Hey, chicken wings are my favorite food, no. Don't knock till you try it. We got 2800 XP in Cluckles' favorite feather. Now, I'm not sure what the feather does. It's a quest item. So maybe I'll hold on to that for later. Maybe I'll need it for later, but I'm not entirely sure. I'm going to be honest. But he was not happy with me killing him, and rightfully so. I get it. All right, I am completely understood there. I'm trying to see if maybe there's another quest line that's really close here, but it does not look like it. So with that being said, we have finished that. He does have another quest, which I'm sure has to do with all of these wonderful chickens around here, and we'll see what is next. I kind of want to, again, try and do some of the lower ones just to get those out of the way first, because as we progress further into the story and get stronger, these are just going to be really easy, and for me, that is not very entertaining. So we're going to do dwelling walls, and hopefully this might be enough XP to tip us over, but we have a little ways to go, so I will see you guys when we get there. All right, so we have made it. I took the horse because the horse needs to be leveled up. Apparently the horse can get going pretty quick, so pretty excited there. But we are talking to Luxa? I don't know how to pronounce that.
Let's see here. Mother's old vase. Check. Dining room table. Got it here. Check. Finally, the journal. It's out here somewhere, I assume. I'll look around.
I'm guessing I'm going to have to find this person's journal.
Hold on, what? The journal! I must have forgotten it inside the mansion!
How quickly was I to assume correctly?
You there! Would you mind doing me a deed?
Yeah, I'll go find, me as a random person, I'll just go find your journal.
I left a very precious journal inside of this mansion. A hell within walls. It was my great-grandfather's.
Well, why were you in there to begin with?
The mansion was designed by a Corkian architect, and I was scammed into buying it.
I don't think you were scammed into buying anything.
If you step inside the mansion just for a few moments, you'll understand why the sellers had to trick someone into investing in their godforsaken real estate.
Okay.
Navigating from room to room is nearly impossible. The rooms move around. I've only been in the mansion for a week, and I'm already packing my bags and moving to Debtless.
I'm terrified for these rooms to move around if they actually do. But, dwelling walls. Okay, so we are going in. I am not good at these kinds of things, so this is going to be an adventure. All right, so there's the journal. Certainly, I can't just go in. You should find a way to reach the journal. Okay, so we can't just walk in, but it looks like we can do one of these maneuvers. And I'm guessing the walls are turning around. Not entirely sure what just happened, I'm going to be honest. It sounded like a noise happened. Is there anything upstairs? Okay, so looks like I can fall down into rooms. So this might be our saving grace here. So, okay, so I can't walk over. So I can fall into here, but I believe this is just where we were a second ago. So maybe not. I am all sorts of upside down already. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. Okay. Let's go ahead and I guess go back upstairs. Yeah, so these rooms definitely turned around on me. Because, what is this? Oh, okay. I am so just screwed up from that. Okay, so I think it moves upstairs. This is... What the heck? Okay, so I can't get it here, it looks like. But we can go upstairs here. Now, I have lost sight of the journal, so that's not good for us. But I have somehow made it back into the reset room, but the reset room is all different. Because in theory, the journal should be right here. I don't think I've been in this room yet. I don't know, we're gonna find out. Man, where is this journal? Oh, it's right here. Let me in. So I don't think there's a way in just yet, but that's okay. We're gonna go ahead and do this again. Hopefully. Okay, so there's an opening there. I don't recall seeing that. You guys are probably gonna roast me, but I don't remember seeing that opening there. So hopefully we can get in there. And in theory, we should be able to because we've went every other way. I believe. But there's no stairs, so maybe I just gotta press it again? Oh man, this is not good for the soul. Okay, we're gonna go back down here and press it again. Okay, there's stairs over here. Oh wait, hold on. Hold on, I have an idea. Okay, so the stairs are gone. I need those stairs to come back, I think. Because I need the stairs here and then an opening there, I think. Oh my gosh. Okay, so there's still no opening. I can't get in left or right. Okay, so there's an opening again, but the stairs are gone, so that stinks.
A few moments later.
Oh my gosh, guys, the journal. We're going straight for it. Oh my goodness. Give me the journal. What do I have to do? Pick it up. With the journal found, you should take it. Give me the journal. I hate this journal. I'm taking 2. 2 journals. Get me out of here. Take your journal. I never want to see you again.
The journal. You outsmarted the mansion.
No, I didn't. That mansion outsmarted me times 1,000.
I must thank you. That journal was priceless to my family. Let this be a life lesson to you. Never buy a house from a Corkian architect.
I never want to step foot in that house ever again. Anyways, we are done with that. We're not quite level 29 yet, and that is a-okay. We can still do a little bit more questing here. It looks like we still have a few mainline quests to go, which is awesome. There are a few that are kind of far away. I'm trying to find one that kind of gives us the most XP. This one gives us 8,500 and a free pass from Selshard from the Sea Skipper, so that seems like a great idea. And then we also have access to Time Valley's Time Trouble bosses, which that seems very, very interesting. So maybe we could do that one. And then last but not least, we have Lost Tower. So this one also gives 6,500 XP. But I think our most valuable one, the access to the Time Valley's Time Trouble bosses and access to Mysterious Obelisk fast travel sounds kind of worth it. So let's go ahead and do this one. I think this sounds like a good idea. And I'll see you guys over there. All right, so I've made my way on over to Tycho. So let's see what he is up to.
Hey, excuse me. I'm in need of, just walk right by me. Maybe I should have gone to Deathless for help. These people here have enough problems.
Sir, I didn't walk by you. I stopped.
Don't suppose you'd be willing to help, huh? Bet you're busy. Wait, you've got time to spare? Oh, criminy! Only took a week of asking. Good to meet ya.
Good to meet you, man. What do you got for me?
All right. My name is Tycho, and I got asked to find a cable soldier for, well, let me explain. So, I'm from a place called Tempo Town by Time Valley. It's a recent establishment.
Okay.
I'm buddies with the mayor. He set up Tempo Town as kind of a homeless shelter for people whose homes got ruined by corrupted attacks, since Time Valley doesn't seem corrupted.
Oh, that seems nice of him.
Some old guy with jaundice or something swings by. Some kind of keeper says to set up a ridge overlooking a lake, so we did. Everything was going great for a bit.
Okay.
And then some freaky time monster starts showing up in the middle of the night and tries to bust down our doors. We were told that ridge was safe, but that was clearly a lie.
You know, freaky time monsters tend to scare me too, so I don't blame you guys for being terrified.
So, that's why I'm here. No one at Tempo Town is tough enough to kill that thing, so I ran over here to ask for some backup. Glad I ran into you.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what it is. It's probably horrifying if we're being honest.
Let me write down some coordinates for you on your book. I'm gonna stick around to see if anyone else feels like helping.
Tycho, nobody else is going to help. It's literally just going to be me. All right, Tempo Town Trouble. So we are going to Tempo Town Trouble. This is a long ways away. So we have, where are we at here? This has got us going all the way over here. So I'm going to probably go back to Ragni and just kind of beeline it there. So again, with that being said, you know, good thing I held on to this Ragni scroll. And I'll see you guys there. All right, so we've just about made it to where we need to go. And I just want to say already, this aesthetic looks awesome. What is that? What are you? Oh gosh, horrible idea. Good idea. Give me that key. All right, and just like that, we now have a key to the Time Lost Sanctum. Anyways, back to where we were at. I love the aesthetic of this town, and I've only seen part of it. I think all of this looks really nice. So let's... Homeless guard just in a bush. All right. Well, he did say that all the homeless people live here, so you know that explains a lot. But let's go see what this guy is up to, and the homeless mayor.
Hello, welcome to Tempo Town, friend. Established only 2 months ago, I'm proud to provide aid to those displaced by corrupted raids.
Very nice. You are very enthusiastic. I love it.
Come to think of it, you look like a Ragni representative. Can I bother you to deliver some paperwork to the castle about officially getting established here?
Maybe. Repeat that? Oh, no wonder why. Ah, my mind's all over the place from stress. I'm so relieved he found help finally. All right, Tycho told me about the monster, right? You were told by that old man Martin to settle on this ridge because there weren't any dangerous creatures here.
But every night, the same monster emerges from one of the ruins and tries to smash the buildings down. Every single night at the same time.
That's terrifying.
The guards are getting run ragged, and I refuse to be responsible for any deaths when I'm trying to save these folks.
I mean, you are the mayor. That's kind of the responsibility you take.
We found the ruin it came out of, too. One of the folks here. Doug did. Here, let me write down the location for you.
Please do.
No. There's the coordinates, in case you forget. But it's in the temple just up the hill. Please hurry and take care of that horrible monster.
All right, off we go. We're gonna go take care of yet another monster. Hopefully it is not as frightening as the big chicken. All right, so I'm a little bit closer to the temple now. Let's see what we have here.
I know I saw that beast going here. Where the heck is it? Hey, soldier, does that disc look like some type of a door to you?
It definitely could.
I saw some creature that I've been tracking for a few days disappear around here. And I think it's somewhere behind this disc.
Okay.
But there's probably some kind of wacky magic keeping it shut, since I can't get it open at all.
Hey, Scout, I am very strong, thanks to our lovely respec earlier.
Hey, you're able to use magic, right? Maybe using one of your fancy spells on the disc will get it open?
Oh, I will happily try that.
Stand on the disc and cast any spell. That should probably get it open. Then we can finally kill that freak of a nature lurking inside of there.
I like your thoughts, my friend. Let's do it. All right, so let's stand on the disc. Uh-oh, I saw something purple. Oh my gosh, I fell right through. Okay. Well, I'm glad I looked down. You know, that didn't seem like a good note. There is something weird sounding. Hey, again, I really love this architecture. I think it looks very good. Oh my gosh, that was loud. I want you guys to know that just jump scared me like crazy. I'm not good at jump scares, guys. I'm sure you guys have probably figured that out by now, but I'm not good at jump scares and I'm not good at mazes. We have learned the mazes today. I've known that, but now you guys definitely know that. Oh, what is this? Time trouble. Do not touch Martin. Okay. Let's, you can't just tell me not to touch it. I kind of want to... Hello? Oh, he's getting obliterated. Okay. Oh my gosh, he jumped at me. What is going on? Okay, Timekeeper just about down. He respawned here. Okay, we are out of mana. I'm gonna kill these ads because they just keep spawning. There is a lot going on here. I'm gonna kill these ads again. I love that the bosses have like multiple phases. I think that is just one of the coolest things about this. Nope, nope, nope. We are not dying today. I don't have any health pots on me, so that is not good. So we are going to chill on the spells for a sec and just heal on up. Okay, so we have some damage. We don't have any more ads. Okay, we just have one. Okay, this got a little dicey. We just got a time fragment. Okay, we leveled up. Old Man Martin. I had to do something.
Do you have any idea what you were doing? Bashing around that room I just sealed off for good.
Well, it's not sealed off for good anymore. I just came in and wrecked house.
You need to be careful, soldier. This valley's secrets are not to be meddled with.
Okay, interesting.
I assume the mayor of that place called Tempo Town sent you here. You are going to have to tell that lad that his problems just got worse.
Hey man, don't shoot the messenger.
The monster you killed was known as a time trouble.
Interesting.
They're odd creatures that were forced into a day-long temporal loop by some fools long ago.
Okay, that sounds kind of crazy.
The only way to keep them at bay effectively is to seal them like I just did here. But now, that stunt you just pulled sent ripples across the entire valley. Now every single time trouble is responding to this one's termination.
Oh good, so I just, like, basically blew up the entire town.
Now one time trouble I can handle, but this, I can't keep them all at bay. And now you went and awakened every single one of those critters.
Yeah, they're all awake. You know, hey, that's my bad. I'll take full responsibility for that.
I can fix this seal, so you'll have one less to deal with. But the rest of the troubles will have to be taken down daily with brute force.
Okay, some daily brute forces. So I'm guessing I have to come down here or maybe some other area and fight some stuff. So that's actually pretty neat.
You're going to have to deal with those, soldier. I have far too much to take care of in this valley.
Okay.
They'll have to be exterminated every single day. Now I'm sure the work won't be thankless. Perhaps you'll be rewarded by the townsfolk of Tempo Town for taking care of them.
Hopefully.
Now please be careful in the valley. I already have to look after one person. Never mind the mess of time that the Ohm was so... I digress. I'm just rambling again.
You really are.
Now, let me bring us back outside this temple, and you should head back to that shanty town.
Alright, you got it. Hey, I got the kill before I got tellied out. Let's go. So the boss bar is still at the top, so that was interesting. But okay, so that was neat. So I feel like that just kind of gave us another thing to do in this game, which is actually pretty cool. I'm very interested in finding out more about that stuff. All right, so we've made it back to the mayor.
You're back! I heard some kind of weird chime coming from the temple on the hill. Is that a good sign?
No, it's actually a terrible sign. What you had me do just ruined your whole life.
You did? Oh, thank goodness! Honestly, Martin told us he would deal with it, but then he just disappeared off to nowhere.
Yeah, not quite how it all went down, to be honest.
Oh, he actually showed his face after you took care of the thing? What? Did you beat him to the punch or something?
No, way worse.
Wait, what? He was trying to seal the thing away instead of killing it? And you destroying it broke the seal?
That's exactly what happened, and this is all your fault, Mr. Homeless Mayor.
Now there's more of them?
Way more of them.
Oh, why didn't he just tell us? Oh, now they'll need to be stopped every day to keep them in check.
Literally every single day. Yes, you are correct there.
God, this is a disaster! It isn't your fault. You didn't know. Wait, what's that boxy thing you have? A time fragment? Oh, so the monster dropped it.
I do have a time fragment, yes.
Interesting. One of the townsfolk likes to collect those sorts of things. He's that mysterious merchant just behind me.
Okay.
Go talk with him about those. He might give you something worth your while if you trade them with him.
Okay, so another vendor, I like that.
Also, while you were away, that strange magic stone up on the hill started glowing. We're not sure what to do with it, really, but
Okay.
might be worth your attention.
Yeah, I'll definitely check it out. Hopefully, we don't just absolutely blow this town up.
Well, this is a bit awkward. I don't have a reward ready for you. Making this place took a lot of money. Hopefully, gratitude is enough.
What is with these guys not paying me?
Sincerely.
Alright, so we got 5,650 experience points, which is quite a bit. One time fragment, access to Time Valley's time trouble bosses, and access to mysterious Obelisk fast travel. So that's pretty neat. So this whole thing seems really, really fun, and I'm excited to kind of dive into this. Hopefully the daily stuff can kind of give us some decent stuff. So we can get the scroll here, so I'll go ahead and buy that. So that's just another scroll that we have. So we can come here anytime now. So that's actually pretty neat. Let's see what the mysterious merchant has for us, because I am interested. So the time fragments. So you can buy gear with this. Okay, so that's actually very, very good to know. And there is some decent stuff in here, actually. I am surprised. Level 35. Wow. Okay, so this right here requires 9 fragments. But at level 35, this is a good piece of gear. You get plus 20 health regen, 35 every 3-second lifesteal, 12 every 5 mana regen. We want this tempo ticker. Now, wow. Okay, I'm actually very impressed by this. This is a really cool system. I enjoy this a lot. And the gear's not too bad either. This is like perfect. Yeah, we are definitely going to be doing this. And then there's, of course, level 3 powder. So let me know, guys, if you want to see these runs. Maybe we'll do these on stream or something. But, you know, obviously I'm not going to sit here and make a video of me running 9 of these. But this is, I like this a lot. Like, these rings are pretty nice. Let me know what you guys think. This is really, really interesting. I'm very happy I did this quest. But yeah, let me know if you guys want to see those. We can definitely do some on stream, or, you know, maybe I can incorporate them into some other videos. You know, who knows, maybe I can just speed it up. But, you know, I am interested in getting that weapon. That seems like definitely the way to go. But yeah, that's very neat. But we did hit level 29 out of all that, so that's good. So what we can do here is we can go ahead and finish our set. So our set is finished. And guys, we just jumped from 720 HP to 925. So we are no longer just a glass cannon. We have a little bit of health left, which is honestly very, very needed from us. So I'm happy we were able to do that. But with that being said, guys, I appreciate you guys watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I'm going to go ahead and end it here. I know this episode was kind of all over the place, and, you know, I think that's okay because, you know, it's just me experiencing the game for what it is. And I think that's one of your guys' favorite things about me playing this. And honestly, that's my favorite thing about playing this. It's just literally experiencing this game for what it is, and that is Wynncraft, and just kind of doing your own thing and, you know, kind of exploring your own adventure. And, you know, I say this, I think, every video, but this server really does impress me more and more every time I log into it. You know, whether it be the quests, the cosmetics, in, you know, even though I got a little frustrated, and when I say frustrated, I say that very lightly, with the maze quest, because I am very bad at those. I think a quest like that is perfect for games like this. And, you know, I would do them again. You know, so it's something that, you know, it has something for everybody. You know, the cosmetics, the quests, just everything, like everything goes in so well, the class system. And, you know, it's just something where I can't recommend it enough that if you guys have not tried this server, to give it a shot. And, you know, if it's something that you guys are on the fence about, you're like, I don't know if I want to get into a new MMO, just play it casually. You know, I am 100% playing it casually. You know, I upload a episode every week, you know, and it's something that I'm having an absolute ton of fun with. Now, obviously, go at your own pace and everything, but, you know, for all the old players out there that, you know, have encouraged me to really just play the game, you know, how I want to, especially on my first run, I 100% agree with that. And, you know, I'm very, very open to giving that same advice to, you know, other new players, you know, joining us on this adventure, because this game is so fun. And I'm not even just saying that, like, this game, I genuinely enjoy logging into this and playing it every day. And I'm not even a quarter of the way into the game. So we have a lot to do still. And this series is just getting started. I know we're in the double digits, but again, the series is just getting started and we have so much ahead of us, and I cannot wait. And once again, guys, I appreciate all of you for sticking around, all the support as always. You guys have been great. And, you know, special shout out to our members. Thank you. You make all this possible just as much as each and every one of you. And, you know, it really helps me make these videos every week. And, you know, not to get all sappy, but I genuinely love doing this. And I appreciate each and every one of you for helping me follow my dreams of, you know, just having fun, making content for you guys, and, you know, laughing along the way. If you're not already, make sure to join the Discord. You know, as I stated in the beginning, we are hosting a giveaway here. It ends in 2 weeks as of recording this video. So get in there. You have nothing to lose, honestly. You have nothing to lose. You can join in, you know, join our wonderful, amazing community. Say hi to Crow. Crow is awesome. Crow's head of the guild, if you didn't know. And yeah, it's a wonderful, wonderful thing we have going here. And, you know, if you are new here, if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Helps me out, helps the channel out, and it helps this community just mold into something much, much bigger than I ever imagined it would ever be. And with that being said, guys, hope you guys have a great day, great night, and I'll see you guys next time.